So we are facing numerous consequences due to the global market, and we see that during COVID these markets and this global situation is very fragile. I personally believe that local food supply and production is helping in this stability for the farmers but also for the consumers, and strengthen relationships to the rural areas, which then will provide young generations to come more to the land and be actually inspired by farming. Local food production and supply brings the independence from the farmers of those value chain stakeholders that come after, and then regenerative agriculture will bring the resiliency on the production side in the ecosystems on farm level and the soil. As a farmer, you have the control over the practices you apply for regeneration to steward your ecosystem. From a conventional point of view, we believe that the conservation agriculture practices will bring enormous change to the ecosystems and the resilience on arable farms. From an organic perspective, we can complexify our ecosystems with agroforestry practices or sending our animals outside to graze holistically and actually build up soil with the animals. We get, again, farmers' independency because we can lower our costs due to more resilient ecosystems. We'll need less fertilizer and less synthetic pesticides in general. So on my farm, we are organic certified in the north of Germany. We feed our local region with fresh and healthy dairy supplies. We farmers step in to actually provide knowledge and consciousness about our food production again. So we, for example, have our own kindergarten on the farm. So the children will actually see the carrots still in the soil. How we are taking care of the mother-bonded calf rearing approaches. Also, we believe that the biggest impact we have at the moment is these peer-to-peer farmer activities where we get farmers on other farms to see different regenerational practices. Right now, our CAP functions practice-based, and we believe that we need an outcome-based approach to actually get the money where the outcomes of regeneration bring the change to the farms, people, to our whole society. For that, we published our study where we showed that regenerative agriculture outcompetes conventional practices completely. For the CAP approach, we need the transition scheme to be ring-fenced, so it is guaranteed. And then we need to tie it to the sustainability compass. I think we need to be very clear on the rules, how the farmers actually get access to that money, instead of other stakeholders before or after the value chain.